Welcome to Family Talk on fiveTALL. This is the introduction video for Family Talk. I want to thank you for taking this time to watch and learn about being a family or friend of an addict. Life is not only hard for the addict, it is hell for the family and friend of the addict also. Please subscribe and share this channel. By doing so, you will make a difference in someone's life. My name is Bryce. I'm 27 and was raised in a home where Christ was put before anything. My father and mother are amazing people. I was involved in church my whole upbringing. I was first introduced to drugs when I was around 12 by friends that smoked weed. I started using pills by 16, meth by 18, and had a needle in my arm by 19. My first trip to 180 Ministries lasted about 4 months, and I left because I thought I had it beat and wanted to see my girlfriend. I had no idea that leaving would be one of the biggest mistakes I would ever make. After leaving, I went on a 7-year downward spiral, including serving time for aggravated trafficking and various other drug charges. Then, on April 19, 2018, at 11:40 p.m., I was arrested again for aggravated trafficking of methamphetamines. I was looking at 10 years DOC when I was offered a chance to go back to 180 Ministries. I took the offer thinking I could fake it till I made it through the year, and they would help me to get the case decreased. I made it 6 months when I was caught in a lie about the girl I was seeing. I was sick of the rules and the way I felt like they were trying to run my life. Little did I know, they were trying to save my life. So like I always do, I ran. I left the program again. I went home and thought that everything was going to be okay. It took 2 months and my life completely fell apart again. I was hell-bent on never going back to 180 until I was in the shower and I prayed to God, "What do I do now?" And he yelled, "Go back to 180. So here I am for a third time. This place is the worst, best place I have ever been. God moves and changes lives when you actually surrender it all over to Him. If you're not going to commit, this is not the place for you. But if you are really ready to grab the life God has planned for you and be a light that other men can't help but want to be like and follow, this is the place for you. I'm no longer scared of what will happen in my court case, because I know God has my back. When the time comes and I stand in front of the judge, I will be the light that God created me to be because of 180 and the amazing staff that at points seems like they are against you, but really, they only want the best for you and the brothers I have made here that are also striving toward a Christ-filled life." I'm Doug. This is our family. This is the introductory video for Family Talk, and we wanted to be able to come to you and introduce ourselves and give you a chance to know our family a little bit so that we can be able to connect with you and so we can share experiences with you and so that we can maybe help you get through some of this in a way that we wish we would have had people sharing and being a part of what we had to go through over the last 13 to 15 years. So again, my name's Doug. This is my wife, Stacy. This is my middle daughter, Tori. And our oldest child is Bryce. You will get to meet him at some point. And he's 27, Tori's getting ready to turn 21. And this is our youngest daughter, Addie. And Addie is 10. and we want to say hello, and we want to get to be a part of your life, and we would like you to share this video, join and subscribe to this, and put this out there, because we really want this to be able to make a difference in people's lives. I know we have not wasted the last 13 to 15 years. I know that we have not just gone through this for nothing. So we want to be able to share our experiences, share our life, share what we have learned with you and others. And Stacy, if you want to kind of tell a little bit about you, and then Tori, you will.
Okay, I'm Stacy, and I am a wife to Doug for almost 30 years this March. I have been a mother for 27 years. I've been a nurse for 30 years, and my most recent profession is as a nurse educator.
Tori, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Tori. I'm currently 20, about to be 21, and I am attending a school, completing my bachelor's, and I'm most likely going to be a science, like biology or chemistry or something. I'm planning on furthering my education at a dental school to hopefully, the goal is to become a dentist or further it even further and be an orthodontist. I am a nanny to 4 little babies, all under 5. They keep me on my feet, keep me busy.
You want to say how old you are?
I told him now.
I already told him?
Yeah.
So you're 6?
No.
How old are you?
10.
10. And what grade are you in?
5th.
5th grade? Holy cow. Love you.
Love you too.
Tell us your first memory of when you first found out Bryce was using drugs.
When I first found out he was actually using drugs was we were on our way to my softball game.
When you say getting in trouble, what do you mean?
Lying, not being where he's telling you guys he is.
When you called me and told me that Bryce has been arrested, and because he was smoking marijuana and he was with his friends.
But at that age for me, I didn't know symptoms and stuff like that of drug use, if that makes sense. I didn't all of a sudden question, like, are you high? Have you been doing that?
So one of the other topics is taking our stuff.
Taking everything that we had.
Literally.
From our family to you, we will always try to end our videos with some type of advice, experience, recommendation, or something for you from us. We want you to be able to gain something from what our experiences are.
I would probably say a little piece of advice would be, like I said in the beginning, to trust your gut. And if you have that feeling that maybe this person is of significance to you, that they are coming in encounters with drugs or alcohol or any addiction, at that case, addiction does not discriminate, for sure. I would just say to trust your gut.
Just to reiterate that addiction does not discriminate. I would have never thought we would be in this situation ever ever, that Bryce would never do anything like this or have these kind of problems. But you're not alone, and I just think that it's something that you can't do alone. So you've got to find someone or a group to help you get through some of these challenging times. Please share this with anyone that needs to hear it, needs to see it, and subscribe to the fiveTALL channel.
I want to thank you for spending time watching this and listening. I want to encourage you to leave comments, to go and watch other videos. There are several different on the playlist. Explore through them. I believe that you'll find something that will be encouraging, something that will be supportive, something that will help you just being able to see and hear someone else, another family, another daughter, another child, another parent, another friend sharing helps through the process. And I also, like I've said in other videos, this is healing, and it's extremely difficult to be a family or a friend and heal, because no one thinks about the need or the necessity of the family or the friend of the addict healing. Healing is supposed to be with the addict. Healing is supposed to be in rehab. Healing is supposed to be no more drug use. But what you will see with our family, what you will see on different videos is that the scars, the wounds, like Tori said earlier, ripping the scab off, we don't heal, we don't get a chance to heal like what I think the addict gets. The public and everybody around always wants to heal the addict. What we want you to know is that you need to heal, you need to survive, you can keep going, you can do this, you do not have to give up. It is a struggle, it is one of the most stressful things you will probably ever face. It's something that we never want to face again. We wish you weren't facing it. And we want to be able to share with you and help in some tiny little bit that might be able to make a difference in your life. Because if you survive this, and if you keep going and you don't give up, that gives the person that you're fighting for a better chance to be able to beat the addiction. That's what your goal is. Your goal is to be able to survive. Your goal is to be able to get to a point where maybe you can heal. And your goal is to see the addict that you fought so hard for, wounds and everything, heal, for them to recover, if that's a word to even use, but yet to survive and get back to a fruitful life. So I want to thank you for what you do, what you have done. Nobody ever tells you thank you, but the addict hopefully will someday. And hopefully someday you'll see in their eye that they are thankful. And I want you to know that they wouldn't be where they are without you. And I want to thank you, and I want to encourage you. Subscribe and share this everywhere through social media. Thank you. Stay fiveTALL and stay strong, and we'll see you again on another video. Thank you for watching the introduction of Family Talk on fiveTALL. fiveTALL is for family and friends of addicts. We depend on you subscribing and sharing these videos. I want to thank 180 Ministries of Denver for all they do. You guys make a difference in people's lives, and that is amazing for the families and friends of the addicts. We greatly appreciate you all with all of our hearts. You are always in our prayers, and so are your students. Keep going with what you're doing. I want to encourage each of you watching this video to visit the 180 website and Facebook page. Please support them if you are led to do so. Thank you for visiting fiveTALL. Stand fiveTALL with us. Have a blessed day. It's a choice.